back, and Cat Delia is so playing right next to me with her little nails in my skin. But it has been way too long. Um, and it was just, I had great big plans for my birthday, and then uh, that being postponed. I'm thinking to um, maybe like, I don't know, Sunday? Maybe Monday? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I did have some good times after I got really sick. So, well, it wasn't like, this sounds stupid. Weemy, hello! You are just in time. Nothing has been missed. Wawa. Like the East Coast chain of gas station and convenience store. Is it a gas station? Zero. Is it are Wawa's gas stations or are they just convenience stores? Does someone know? I have an answer. They're a East Coast thing. I'm about to find out. How close I am to affiliate? Absolutely. The answer is right now because I got freaking ill. Is hold on. I gotta find my Wawa answer first. Okay, it says Wawa is an American chain of convenience stores and gas stations. Originating in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, now located along the East Coast. Yes. So, I've answered my question. Wawa is both a gas station and a convenience store. And I hear they have good hoagies. Oh no, you think you have the Rona? I. So, my office, because I still work, my office sends out emails. And, when I stopped my train of thought. Of course my office sends emails. Uh, my office sends emails whenever someone gets the Rona to let you know. I woke up on Monday and I logged in, whatever, because it was my work from home day. Six people that I work with every single day positive. And I said, "Oh sweet Neptune." But I've been okay, and I tested all last week when I wasn't feeling well, and it was negative. So it's bad. I was like, "Can we just shut it down? Can we just shut it down?" Oh no. This stream won't heal you or fix you in any way. It might make your headache worse. It might. And that's not an accomplishment, it's just a reality. Oh no, I hate being sweaty. Aw, well, well, oh, being sweaty is my least favorite. Bad, 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 bad. Ugh. It's me vomiting thinking about being sweaty. And I hope you feel better and you can stop being so sweaty. And I'll send Cat Delia to come purr next to you because they say cat purrs can heal or promote healing or something along those lines. So she'll she'll purr, and then maybe she'll bite, but like a baby bite, and it'll be like when like the bloodletting in like medieval times when they were like, oh, you're sick, so you need to lose some of your blood, like get the bad blood out. Um, she'll bloodlet you a little bit. Yeah, you can get an update. Uh, I'll post a picture, but does my girl want to say something? Okay. She was biting the mic. Was that fun? Okay. And then she bit her mom. It's okay. She's doing good. Um, I will absolutely post a pic. She was chewing the mic. 'Cause she's garbage girl. Those are for her? Yeah. My sweaty. Oh, I guess Zero's the sweaty. Cat Delia's the sweetie. Thank you. And you get a pat. And you get a pat. Here, I'm gonna here, let's see if she'll squeak if I give her a nice pat. I was joking! No, she's just biting me, so you will get photographic evidence of life. But otherwise, all things are good. Um, she's good. I don't have the plague that all my coworkers seem to have. Um, and then I got my new Crocs this weekend, which it was kind of an inside joke. So uh, I really hope you don't either. I'll get a plague mask. We'll get a plague mask and just um, do the, or it'll be like the SpongeBob episode when SpongeBob has the suds, and Patrick comes in and he just like puts the giant band-aid on his back and rips it off. Do you feel better now? And then he goes, no. and then and then he goes, don't touch me, I'm sterile. Oh, the Squeaky Boots episode, which is, by the way, a reference to Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. Um, I can probably too. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. I sent that to my one coworker who, like the one that I'm closest to, like actually would consider like a friend, whatever. Not whatever. She's not whatever. She is a pal. But I sent that to her, and she wasn't a SpongeBob watcher, and I said, "Excuse me?" But it's okay. Can I? I don't want to blow your guys' ears out. I'm laughing thinking about it. Whisper it. ASMR. Caesar! I can't even do it. I'm laughing and I'm coughing into the microphone because I'm laughing. I'll get a list of JoJo. Hello, welcome to me screaming. We'll get a list of impressions that I can brush up on, and then we can have a impression performance. And then everyone will just say, please never do that ever again. Oh my gosh. Where was I? Oh, everyone having the plague. So far so good. So far I'm safe. Um, actually, yeah, that was like when Caesar actually died. The first time I saw that happen, um, I literally, I was crying, and then I messaged the friend that I started watching JoJo for, and I said, "How dare you do this to me?" Next Star Rail stream, I have time this weekend, so probably this weekend because I don't feel like hot garbage and I'm home. It was bad. Like, I didn't have any sort of, um, I didn't like have a voice on Tuesday and Wednesday. And it was sad because, so my like real life birthday plans went down with, I got a coupon for, I feel like a grandma. I got a coupon for a free appetizer at Texas Roadhouse. And I said, "Yes, I'm going to redeem that bad boy." So I was having a good time. I was at Texas Roadhouse. I had my free appetizer. Everything was good. No issues whatsoever. Great time. I woke up. It's like, "Oh no. Oh sweet Neptune. Oh worm." And then I suffered, and then I came back, and I was good after like 48 hours of suffering. And then um I got to see other friends this weekend, and I found a new show I got to tell you guys about. Or they introduced me to it. I need to finish everything that I'm currently doing in Star Rail. I am behind. I guess not behind because I'm doing things at my own pace, which is always the way to go. Um, but okay, this show, I gotta pull it up too. It's called Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. Okay? So, like, just think about that one first. And it's as the title sounds. It's about these people that are in a secret relationship. And we didn't like it was a great weekend of doing nothing. Well, so they had a what is it, the fire stick uh, or whatever that they brought with them. And they plugged that in, and it looks like it's an MTV show, but it's not as good as the original Catfish, but there's something about it where it was like they put something in it, and it's addicting. I can't look away. And the um um I don't know, it was just like I was like, this isn't as good as Catfish, and they were like, no no no, you need to keep watching, like it gets better. And then it did. And I gotta see if I can find the clip. So, as the title implies, it's these people. There's in a relationship of some sort, and the one person's like, I think I'm being hidden. Like, my partner's not telling everyone about me or whatever, or, you know. And then there's this lady, and she always looks like. Not always, but she always has these fun hats on, and sometimes she looks like Smokey the Bear with the like Canadian Mountie hat, and sometimes she looks like a newsie um, from the musical Newsies, and sometimes she wears a beret, so she looks French, which is a choice. I'm trying to find a. My search history is gonna be um, messed up after this. So they meet with the person who thinks that they're being hidden, and then they get some information and they ask around, and then they'll go and they'll confront the person that may be hiding, the person that is kind of the protagonist of our episode. But like I feel like it's stuff that I could do if I really wanted. Like not that I want to. Not that I'm laughing and coughing. Uh, it's not because I want to, but because it doesn't seem like it's that difficult. Like they have to just like reverse search things, and you have to give the people your address, right? Like I don't know, but and then there's this guy. It's not just the lady that looks like a Canadian Mountie. There's also a guy, at least in the episodes we watched. Um, I'm trying to find the exact clip that I want. Um, oh, there's a best of most shocking reveals, but like I don't need that whole thing. But so the one, well, there was two that I think are worth talking about. Truly, some of them were kind of sad, where like the person was hiding them because their parents were homophobic or something, and that was like upsetting. Um, Not Wheezy from Toy Story. That's the penguin, right? Oh, Wheezy. Wheezy was also one of the dragons on the PBS Kids show Dragon Tales. I know this because I used to watch PBS Kids all the time. Because that's what I had growing up. So every once in a while, I just remembered and I go, ah, yeah, my search history is going to be messed up. So there was one I think I found it. I think I found it. Let me see if I can search for it. Um, well, there was. All right, there's two that I think are worth talking about. I think I found the one that was a little less. Um, okay, I hope this isn't. Okay, pause that. But so basically, there was a lady. Hello, welcome. We are talking about awful, awful TV shows that I just found out about. They're changing my life. I'm so glad I have friends that enable me. And by enable me, I mean introduce me to more garbage. This one's called Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. And I want to pull this clip up here if I can because it is worth it. About this one, so basically um it was like a mother-son. They weren't in a romantic relationship or anything. But the mom was like, my son's blocked me on everything and hasn't like spoken to me in forever. And, like, what's going on? So they do some research, and we kept trying to guess, what was going to happen. We're like, okay, like what's the secret? What's the problem? And this one we did not get. We could not guess this one for the life of us. Let me not move this whole thing. Let me move my window, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna hope this isn't too loud. And if it is, I'm going to fix it. So this is, they should explain. Do we have audio? Hold on. Please. There. Okay, wait. She has her Mountie hat on. Hold on. There it is. Look, she. There it is. Tell me she does not look like Smokey the Bear with that hat on. You can't. I really don't think you can. That is the Smokey the Bear hat. Only you can prevent secret relationships. It's true. Have I seen all the TLC stuff? Yes. 90 Day Fiancé is my favorite show in the whole wide world. I adore 90 Day Fiancé. Have I seen all the TLC stuff? Yes. 90 Day. Is this. I don't think this is the right reveal moment. I'm upset with what YouTube is showing me and also my audio. Hold on. Fiance is my favorite show in the whole world. All right. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Long story short, the son is dating his mom's best friend and has been for 3 years. And that's why she was blocked on everything, because he didn't want her to find out. And then they're like having this confrontation in the mom's like hair salon or wherever she works. And then they're just yelling at each other the whole time, and then it cuts at the very end. They do like a little, it's not like a real update. It's like that like black title card where it tells you whatever the hell happened. And it's just like, woman has not spoken to son or best friend for however long. Oh, let me work on the echo. It might be because I was messing with my phone too. It was really bad. So apparently they no longer talk to each other. But the other one, I'll have to find it and mess with my everything. But it was a guy who was living with his girlfriend. Okay, they were living together. And he didn't tell his family about her at all. And she's like, we've been living together for 3 years. Like, we need to know. They need to know. So and the guy, I'm going to at least pull up pictures because it's worth it. The guy was also like he does like comedy shows, but he also like wants to be a wrestler or is a wrestler. And the Canadian Mountie woman and her little guy sidekick, I think it's Julie and Carlos. They show up to his house and they're like, hey, how's it going? Like, we would just want to talk to you. And he comes out in his stupid, oh, here's her in her hat again. He comes out in his wrestling gear, which I guess it's not stupid. It's just a choice that he made. There's her hat. Where's Smokey the Bear? It's the same. So they go and they eat a meal with his parents that don't speak any English, by the way. They don't speak any English. And they're talking to him about this girl that he's with, and her name is Julie. So all the parents are hearing is Julie, and then you hear them going, "We don't know about a Julie, like whatever." And the why did I stutter like that? That was weird. Let's see. The guy comes out in his little wrestling fit. Or it's almost like I guess it's not like Juggalo makeup, but it's like the I don't want to get it wrong. Hold on. Julie and Carlos. This was Season 1, episode 7, by the way, for everyone that wasn't paying attention, myself included. Let's see if I can find him in his outfit. Because he just goes and he meets them outside of his garage, and then, I forgot the other, like, important-ish factor with this is that they tell the, partner that they're kind of, like, interrogating that they're on a show for a completely different reason, and it's unique every time to that person. So it's like, in this one, they'd be like, oh, like, we're doing a show about, like, aspiring wrestlers, or something like that. I think I don't know if we're gonna see him or not. Let's see. He's like, yeah, we're doing a show about aspiring wrestlers, or we're doing a show about, whatever. And then they're like, and you're actually not in a show about that, by the way, when they finally confront the people. But this is way more scripted than, like, even regular Catfish, 90 Day Fiancé, whatever. Like, the amount of coaching that and prompting I kind of see is a lot, because in every episode they're like name, I'm keeping you a secret because, like, every time, or I'm keeping our relationship a secret because, and then they have their little whatever. So, trying to find the guy. It doesn't matter really right now, but basically they're like, hey, we know you're not being honest about Julie, like, why haven't you told your parents? And he gets all pissed, and he's like, get out of here, or whatever. And they have a like a running theory that maybe his secret is that he's had a vasectomy, because he apparently mentioned it in his, like, stand-up comedy routine. Hello, welcome. So they mentioned it. He may have had a vasectomy, and the girl Julie was really upset because she wants kids really bad, and she's like, I can't believe he would do that, and all this. So they're like, they ask him, they're like standing outside of his garage, like, hey, have you had a vasectomy, by the way? Like, why would you mention it in your comedy shows with such detail, whatever? But no, it is so much better than that. I'm trying to see if I can find a clip and also get my audio to work. But they finally, like, confront him, and they're like, you need to, now I'm getting the videos all recommended to me. Like an episode from The Office, but in real life, yes. Let's see, it's Julie and Carlos. But basically, they finally get everyone together, and Carlos is like, Julie, I'm keeping our relationship a secret because, and I quote, I host sex parties. My jaw was on the floor. I was like, holy shit. What does that even mean? And that's why I was like, it was crazy. But then we found out more. But wait, there's more. We found out that it's not like that. It's more like he's selling toys. And I'll leave it at that. But his parents know about that, but they don't know about his girlfriend of 4 years that he's been living with for 3 years. And I just couldn't believe it. I was losing my mind. I was like slapping, the couch, whatever I was on. I was like, oh my god, we couldn't have guessed this one. Like, we were like, sure, maybe it is the vasectomy, whatever. Totally off. Totally wrong. Absolutely hilarious to see it happen. But I don't, it was wild. It was good. I'll try to compile a bunch of clips for later, I guess. Yeah, no, it was hilarious. And weird. I was like, you're really on TV and you're saying all this and then it's going to be, aired in many places for many people to see. I don't know. Not like what I'm doing is that different, but it's not like, hello, welcome, welcome. It's not like what I'm doing is truly that different. It's a different kind of mess, though. I don't know. It was crazy. We were addicted. I think so the episodes were like 45 minutes. I think we watched I think we watched 6 episodes. I have a problem. But that's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. No, it was really good. I loved it. So I think it's on MTV. It's not as good as normal Catfish, but there's something about it. It's addicting. I want to come back and see what crazy, crazy story they have this time and what kind of hat is that woman going to be wearing. So that was the majority of my weekend was spent watching garbage. And then I got to inform my friends all about Big Ed's current and past sagas. We kind of like connected over that. So that's Big Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. So I wasn't watching the one series where they were doing uh the time on the island, the last resort. But apparently, because this is where my friends fill in for my shortcomings, one of my friends watched a compilation of clips, and he like gets hypnotized, and the hypnotist, I guess, taps into like a past sorry, I'm thinking about it. They tap into like a past life, and the consensus is that in a past life, Big Ed was a leprechaun, and he was treated very poorly, and he never knew love. And you know what? Sure. But at that point, I'm also a hypnotist, and I could also tell you that. Like, what are the qualifications? They're just getting anyone up in here saying how we need like a hypnotist. For what reason? This was supposed to be a couples therapy. This was supposed to be couples therapy like retreat. Who's leprechaun coded? Me? I'm tall. Or Big Ed, because he is kind of, not to be mean, he is kind of. And then we talked about his physique a little bit and his use of mayonnaise. And I was like, thank you, friends, for picking up where I can't. And carrying me to a better understanding. Okay, I was like, no, I'm tall, and I'm not green. No, he is most definitely, yeah, he's built that way, but that's like such a cop-out answer then. If you're really a hypnotist and you're like, oh, tap into your past life, tap into your past life. Like, really? Like, if you were writing a TV show or something, they'd be like, that's too on the nose. Like, he can't be a leprechaun. He has to be something else. Also, those movies scared me. The leprechaun ones. Scary. Bad. Didn't like those at all. I mean, the special effects makeup was cool, but I've seen the first and second one once, and that is enough. It was too much. But I found out that was Jennifer Aniston's film debut. I am listening to Reminder Zero. Oh, thank you for a reminder. I was thinking about awful TV. Oh yeah, that's why I was originally talking about that, and then I was talking about how things have shifted because I was sick, and then we talked about you maybe having the Rona. Okay, let's go to the tapes. Please. I'm working on it. Pulling this up here. This is me. This is me. Doing what I need to do. Where am I? Here. Here. Please. Why is everything so slow for me? Okay. All right. We were so JoJover, but now we're gonna be so back. If I have the stats. Your Mortal Enemies theme? You anti-clown? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Did Jesters have a song? If you can point me in the direction of the Jester song, I will take that instead of the clown music. Okay. Pulled it up. Followers, 42 out of 50. That's pretty neat. We're working on the stream for 8 hours. That's going to be easy to hit. 7 different days we can get there. We are almost at an average of 3 viewers. We're going to get there, folks. It's not going to be too hard, and I appreciate you sticking around for whatever this is. For me making noises and doing singing the song of the mortal enemy. I do have I guess I should see if I can make I don't want to be offensive and be on like the side of the clowns. If this is more of a jester zone, like a safe space for all jesters. But I do have a button. I'll have to take a picture of it. I believe it says certified clown. Deltarune, I have not played myself. I've played Undertale a while ago, and I'm vaguely familiar. If not, look up The World Revolving. I'm vaguely familiar because I used to see people at conventions dressed up from Deltarune before it all fell apart. And then it was all over my TikTok. Oh my god, Cat Delia is licking my ankle. And ow! Jesus Christ! Stop! Sorry, she bit me. I'm getting bit live on stream. I don't know if this is copyrighted. Hold on. Okay, so I can do more of a no 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 for a little bit as my hold music. Hold music? Look, I'm putting you on hold like on a phone. Okay, I'll work on it. I'm sorry. I can't believe she bit my ankle. Violence in my house. Are you not a fan of Deltarune? Are you not a fan of me talking about garbage TV? She's sick of me being taller. At that point, just be more ambitious. Start with me higher up. Go at my knees. This is a hypothetical situation. Do not do this, ma'am. Please. Why can't she just get it over with? I was actually talking about this the other day, where I was like, but if I'm laying down, or if I'm sitting, if she jumps up next to me, she can. There is access, except she'd have to go through my pants. Yeah, I think you're onto something with starting with the ankles. But we were talking at work, like, would your cat eat you? And I was like, absolutely. Absolutely she would. And I'd want her to, because then she can finally, you know, chew me up, shit me out one final time. No, I'd want her to survive. I think she could do it. I don't want her to, but if the situation arose, sometimes I joke about eating her because she's so cute. I'm like, oh, you're so cute. Nom, 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 nom. She's looking at me when I did that. Nom, 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 nom. Except she's got too much fur, so I don't think there's any real benefit there. It would just be like cotton candy because of all her fur, and then like the amount of, yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave it right there because I'm gonna make myself sad thinking about it. All right, are you normal now? This is a loaded question because I'm never normal. Are you normal, my girl? Mimi? Okay. I think she's fine. When you stop biting? Also unknown if she will stop biting. See, what else happened this weekend of note? Like nothing, because we just watched Garbage, which was very fun. Oh, and I got my Crocs, which were a joke, but also not a joke. And they match perfectly. Because I made a comment like, because one of my friends got the Sanrio Crocs for Christmas. She sent me a picture and I was like, oh, those are so cute. Like, I haven't had Crocs since I was a kid, and I never got to like choose a design for myself. Like, they were a gift. And I guess she filed that away for later because then I am there, pink and orange Crocs. Like a marble tie-dye, which is also, I love tie-dye so much. Tie-dye is just so fun. I used to tie-dye stuff all the time. I still I still can. Like, the technology for tie-dye is quite simple and fun and not really that expensive. So, and you can do it outside once it gets warm out, so then you can mess up your grass instead of like the inside of your house. That's the way to go, because then you're just pouring dye all over the grass, and then you're like, sorry, Earth, but at least my house is clean. If I had a nickel for every time I tie-dyed a shirt, in college, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. And I still have those shirts. I think I tie-dyed 3 shirts, but it was over two separate instances. I don't know. It was very fun. I like that kind of stuff. I am gonna work on the Puppet Delia crafting stream eventually. I gotta get all my stuff together. I also like was going to bring in a bunch of, this is reminding me, but all my coworkers have the plague. I was gonna bring in a bunch of crafting stuff because I wanted to decorate, like for Valentine's Day and stuff, because I have all those like those craft scissors that do the funky shapes, and I have a bunch of construction paper, and I'm like, guys, we can make little Valentine decorations with my fun scissors and all my construction paper, and I've got glitter and stuff too. I didn't say it like that, but it felt like I needed to say it that way, in hindsight. and and they were like, yeah, sure, like bring it in. We can like craft something over lunch. And then didn't do that. But I'll make a note. Maybe I'll bring it in tomorrow, and it'll be there for when everyone's better, if they want to. And if not, I'm going to be covering my desk and cubicle in paper hearts and glitter. And that's also like to say that my desk isn't already that way, but it's not. Not yet. There's not enough room. But that's the best thing about having my own like workspace, is that it increases the amount of trinkets I can have. I don't just have to have trinkets in my home. I can have trinkets at work, on my desk, in my cube. Or I guess my part of the cube. Are you licking me, my girl? Oh, no. Oh, it was her little ear. Her little ear was flicking against me. Okay. I was afraid she was going to go for my ankles again. Thought she was going to go for the other one, try to even it out. Try to even it out. We'll work on Cat Delia Cam 2. 2 as in as well, not the second, because there's no first, so there can't be a second, but we'll get there. Oh, I did over the weekend. So I did we like so this too many words are in my brain and not coming out. Okay, I'm normal. I'm composed. I'm not normal, but I am composed. Um the friends that I saw this weekend are all fellow cosplayers, and for originally we had, a function that was happening, and that function didn't happen, but we did we left things open. Long story short, I also, besides watching a bunch of garbage TV this weekend, I also cosplayed Stalking Anarchy from Painting and Stalking a little bit, and my makeup was so good. Like, I felt like a new mer person. I I was like, I'm in my living doll era. Like, I felt so good. I put like if you don't know makeup, you won't know, or you may know, but I put like uh, a top fake eyelash under my eyes to like get her good like, cause she's got the the long under eyelashes. So I was like, like that seems like it's gonna be really annoying and kind of painful, because false lashes are already annoying and kind of painful. But I was like, no, I think it's gonna look really good. So there were 3 people trying to get them on my face by my eye and not poke my eyeball out. But it turned out good. I'll get a picture of at least that makeup because it was so good. It was so good. I may be able to even email it to myself. That might be the way. And I got to use like I felt kind of like a I was going to say clown, but I realized that maybe that's not the way to go. I felt like a jester with my use of color and everything. It was very fun. Let me see if I can get this up here or not. Like, okay, and this is very specific to me. Maybe this is like a just girly things moment, but before I before I fall asleep, I like in my head to like help me fall asleep when I have too many thoughts, I like pretend I'm filming a makeup tutorial like a YouTube beauty guru. Like a lot. Like I'm like, okay, and here we go, and like I'm falling asleep, like my eyes are closed. I'm like this. I'm like, okay, and now we're reaching for I don't know. I use a lot of drugstore makeup. We're reaching for the CoverGirl, the BB cream, and the the ColourPop cosmetic strawberry shake palette, and this is what we're gonna do. And then I'm out like little baby. It rocks me right to sleep. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's kind of meditative. And I've even like practiced my makeup in my head before I actually did it. Like that way. Like I can't actually like visualize it, how it's gonna turn out, but the vibe is there. Alright, I'm gonna email myself a picture of my makeup because it was good. Which it's just things that I do all the time. Sending myself emails. From myself, too. I was gonna... I need to get my default music to not be the clown circus music. I gotta work on it. I've gotta improve myself. Let me get this pulled up. Because I can do a makeup breakdown. Nobody's going to care, but I can. Okay. Open. All right, let's see. Now, this is probably fun. Okay. Very briefly, an appreciation for the makeup. I'm gonna zoom in. You can't see. Well, you can, but... Okay. Come on, window. Please. Okay. Okay. This is my magnum opus. This was so unnecessarily complicated. But it was so good in the end. The strip lashes on top and on the bottom, I literally was afraid that if I closed my eyes, they were going to stick together because I had so much glue on my face. Very fun. Very good time. We're considering next time we go to an actual event, maybe being these guys again because it was fun. The wig wasn't too bad. And I looked super awesome. So, yeah, that was the other fun part of my weekend. But, like, the garbage TV is a little more, I guess, I don't know what to call it. It's a little... She does have Twilight Sparkle type hair. I've heard that for years. Twilight Sparkle. Oh, wait, what is it? It's the audio where it's like, wow, Twilight Sparkle, you really did prove friendship is magic. And then she goes, thanks, Miss America. There's a whole separate story in there about how I used to be really big into My Little Pony. Which it was really fun at the time. And I used to, this is just like the layers of cringe are coming off sort of like a cocoon. Um, so I used to draw like My Little Pony fan art and stuff and post it on DeviantArt. And now please understand, I was um, a minor at the time. It wasn't weird. It was normal and good. So every once in a while, I'm like, I wonder if I can still draw a pony. And I can. Not great, but like I had all these like OCs and stuff. Um, it was really fun. It was a fun time. It was a good time. Please talk to me about My Little Pony. I have much knowledge and stories. I say this, but I didn't even finish watching Gen 4. I watched like I think 4 seasons and then they kept coming out with more. And then I don't know. I think I aged myself out of it, but I do still have um like all of my ponies. Maybe one day there will be like a trinket display stream and we can look at my ponies and my anime figures and my littlest pet shop. And now they probably go for some kind of money, like not crazy money, but not that I'm planning on selling them right now anyway. And I think I did end up cutting the hair of some of them, so they're probably not as valuable and they're not in box. They're not new in box, they're old in a shoebox with all the others. I had some of the uh like the ones where you could brush the hair, right? And that's some of them I cut. And then the other ones were like the blind bag ones where they were all entirely plastic molded. Those ones are good too. And I had some of the ones before that, but I didn't really like watch the G3 show or anything, so I wasn't as attached to those characters. But I really, yeah, I think that kind of stuff is cool. I just think they're neat. That and I didn't have them, but I always wanted all of like the Monster High dolls. Oh, they always looked so cool. But I like was so like not a doll person that by the time I was like, actually these ones are kind of cool, it didn't it wasn't in the cards. But now that I have adult money, oh my god, wait. She's snoring. Hold on. I woke her up. Whoops. But she might have done a little into the mic. If she did, I hope it picked up. If she Well, I mean she did. I just hope it picked up. How about that? I am currently unsure. Let's see. N- now she's sleeping, but the issue is she'll keep me up all night cuz she wants to play. I want to sleep. Once again, I'm doing my little makeup tutorials in my head. honk shoe, me, 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 honk shoe, me, 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 me. And then there's toys in my room. She's screaming in my room. I try to close her out, and it doesn't matter. She keeps ramming her body against my door. There's no rest for the weary. So she's kind of sleeping now. I am gonna have to wake her up, and like I feel like I treat her like a toddler, where I have to wake her up, like let her play, and then hope she goes back to sleep. When I first got her, she used to be like way more of a like on my um on my sleep schedule. But now she says I do what I want. But that's okay, because she's very cute and sweet, and I love her, even when she bites my ankles. Oh, it's like there's a new TikTok thing going around. It's it's an audio from um it is, I think, a newer SpongeBob episode, and it's with the Flying Dutchman, and I remember the scene because I remember them playing this episode on TV all the time, and he's like showing SpongeBob different knots, and now people are using it with their like cats and stuff, and it's like the monkey chain, the monkey fist, the monkey, and people are just showing pictures of their cat's tail and their cat's paw and their cats. Yeah, it's so cute. I'm having such a good time. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like the monkey, not often, but sometimes I'm like the monkey with the nobody care me monkey. I hope everyone's familiar with the nobody care me monkey. Uh, I think about that monkey a lot. And sometimes I'll just be living my life, and like we've said before, I sort of have my own language or dialect. Half the time, no one knows what I'm saying, myself included. Sometimes I'll just go, "Oh, that poor baby monkey," like unprompted. No one said anything, and I just go, "Oh, that poor baby monkey." I need to look at that monkey. Oh, that it shows up in my Google search. Oh, it's the I'm alone, nobody care me. There he is. Oh, it's really zoomed in. I forgot. He's really, 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 really zoomed in. Hold on. Where's the bottom of my screen? So I'm alone, nobody care me. And then someone said that to their mom, and they go, "Oh, that poor baby monkey." I say that all the time. Monkey. Little fella. Little guy. But yeah, I'm loving those cats too. I mean, the actual monkeys are great. Whoever decided though that they're going to use that SpongeBob audio with cats, also great. Love that. That's my goal for my social media, is to be predominantly. I've shown that before. Wait, wait, I've shown that monkey on stream before. If you'll excuse me for 1 second. All right, I had to do a little bit of a it was like that Chris Fleming uh, clip from Gale. If you'll excuse me for a moment, he goes in the woods and screams. Um, that's probably about my attention, not my attention span. I guess that's how long my long-term memory is. I don't know. I haven't gone back and you know that meme that they were doing with Matthew Illiard and when he was Shaggy, and they were making all those memes about Shaggy like being a god or whatever. And it's like I've completely blacked out or whatever. Like once I put on the Shaggy outfit, I completely blacked out and I don't remember anything. I guess that's me when I start a stream. I'll have to make that edit. I think I saved that somewhere. Let me I don't think I've pulled this one up, so new memes for you all. Um let's Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh no, that was not the right one. It was like I'm looking for it. Oh, yeah, here I found it. This is I guess this is me when I stream, I guess. I don't actually remember streaming. Once once the camera started rolling, I would black out as the spirit of Cordelia possessed my mortal body once again. And I don't remember showing the monkey. But that's okay, it's never a bad time to just see that fella again. And then I'll make a note. I'll be like, stop talking about that damn monkey. Ugh. This was a good era of memes. It really was. No, it's not. No, it's not. What if I go cry? What if I go cry? What if I have an existential crisis? No. I'll have to go. I will go look later because I don't truly not believe you. I don't remember. I don't remember. Is that all I am? I'm just a bunch of recycled memes. I'm not actually crying, but I do feel a little jestery. I can say that with full confidence. Feeling a little bit like a jester. I always come back. Whoa, I kind of got to wink. Holy I always come back. Sorry, I got really excited that I was able to do that. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. And we're back where we started again. That's kind of like poetic though, isn't it? That no matter where we go, we always come back to whatever this is. Whatever meme I think people don't know because I spent so much time on Tumblr that I assume a lot of things at a point when I bring them up. People were like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's a meme." But then I was like, "Oh, that was like a Tumblr exclusive meme? Like seriously?" Mm. It does always come back to Monkey, and we do care about him. You're darn right. I care. I care about the monkey. I care about you guys. I care about Cat Julia. I care about whatever's wrong with my memory. Probably need to put that one up higher on the list of things that I should take care of. Every day is just like a day of like soup brain after a point. At least like when you not every day, but the the traditional 9 to 5 lends you to a soup brain where what did that happen yesterday? Did that happen 2 months ago? I don't know. But it happened. But see, I've even transcended beyond that. I just don't remember. Oh, I'm becoming my mother. Now I actually will go cry. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, the goop. That could bring me to another tangent, but I think I'll spare everyone from that one. Because it may end up with me not being able to sing because I'm not a soprano or anything. I was always the ensemble member, never the star, but that's okay because I know I can't sing. But it's not about being good. It's about having fun. And you can say that about a lot of things in life. I mean, hopefully not the truly important things where you know, need to be good at them. But, bro, she's snoring again. I want to bug her so bad. One second. And she was the Eeper. And now she's like, Mother, why? Mother, please. She's fine. She is A-OK. Yes. I hear her starting what would be her snore again. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. She's so silly. Yes. She's so silly. Okay. What? Oh, I was gonna go on a whole separate thing. We're not gonna do that. Thinking about the monkey still a little bit. Which will lead me back to the inevitable topic of the SpongeBob musical, and yeah, I love that. Love the SpongeBob musical. Oh, and the current, or the, and at this point, the former Sweeney Todd Broadway cast, Josh Groban and Annalee Ashford as the stars. They had their last show the day before my birthday, which I felt was very rude. Not that I was going, but it felt personal. It felt bad. There's a lot of good stuff that's out there that I'm like, I need more time and money and to go see it all. Or just make theater more accessible, which is not something you guys can do, but it needs to happen. Please. Release the pro shot recordings, the recordings of the stage shows you do. Please release them. I will pay for them. Oh, and then I'm seeing everyone talk about the Mean Girls movie musical. Yeah, I saw the Mean Girls musical touring cast, and they were great. You know, it. I I haven't seen the movie. It seems like I don't know why they did it. Okay, that is valid though, depending on what you've seen, because there was a time um when I think it actually was a field trip um where the issue was is that we saw Hamlet and it was like 9 in the morning. I could not stay awake. It was, it's dark. It was like warm in there. It was 9 in the morning. Cannot stay awake. I think I may have told this story before too, but when I saw the Lego movie in movie theaters, and I went with my friends for one of my friends' birthdays, and there was like a random person. There was like a kid not affiliated with our group next to me, and then who I'm assuming was his dad, was next to him on the other side. Well, the dad fell asleep at one point, and then there was like a boom, and he woke up. He was like, oh, and like shot forward, and yeah, it was very funny for me to watch. Ooh, stagecraft. I think I did end up taking stagecraft as well at one point. I I literally I think it's because it at that point it was um like I took the class, and then like they had a stagecraft class, but then I also helped on crew um in school before, but I usually it was like costume crew because I was like, you don't want me to build sets. Like me building sets was me stripping screws and causing problems. But it's needed. And they always seem to have fun. We'd always we called them the techies because they did the tech. uh, and they'd have to they're all black, and that's how I realized that my pair of black jeans had faded so horrendously because they said wear your blacks, and I did, and my pants were gray. And then I was like, I need to get new pants. Like, 'cause they were the pants are fine, but they weren't the right color anymore. Yeah, they had us do a bunch of stuff. Build sets, take sets down, lights, curtain, lights, camera, action, total drama action. I miss I miss parts of Total Drama Island. Not all of Total Drama Island, just some of it. I was always more of like a the actual I would watch like the actual show. I it's not, but the same group of people would also do like the light and the soundboard up in the sound booth. So we just used that term across the board. And I guess that's just why we used it because there was the people that ended up building the set ended up being the people that were also running lights and sound and setting up everyone's mics and everything. So I think that's why they did it. But and then we had an orchestra pit in the stage. So then you can get the orchestra like below the stage technically. Um, and apparently the pit, that's what we called it. Just, just the pit. Apparently the pit had flooded before, so that's fun. Very, very fun. My girl, she's next to me. I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, and then tangent number 5,000,003. Um, I saw part of the newest Trolls movie. Because a friend really wanted to watch it, and I was like, okay, like I don't know, not my first choice of film. It was pretty good though, but I found out my whole everything changed when I found out that Andrew Rannells was Veneer, one of the bad guys, and he is all over Broadway. He was also in the Pokemon Live stage show as James in like 1999 or around that time frame. Um, and it's just crazy to see him in a children's movie when my first experience with his work was with the Book of Mormon, which is very much not for children. Let me see if I can find a picture of Andrew Rannells as James. And he's been in other things too, but yeah, it's coming up for me. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has a Bulbapedia page. Oh my god. There he is. I'm opening up the image. He looks like a child. Because he probably was. Like, there he is. Wow. I bet they have a recording of that somewhere. I'm curious. I'm afraid I'd cringe too much, which is saying a lot because I'm the cringer. I'm the reason to cringe, I suppose. Hmm. Andrew Rannells on touring with Pokemon. Oh. Hmm. I'm just seeing not discourse, but this one's this one says he acts like John Mulaney if John Mulaney were actually gay. Oh, it looks like he didn't have a great time because um, it says Andrew recently opened up. This is just a comment. I mean, open it up here, whatever. Um, oh, you can't read it there. It just, yeah, it says Andrew recently opened up more about his experience with the show, um, and ooh, how he genuinely hated being a part of it, not because of the other actors or the production, but because of being James. He talked about the character was a ridiculously flamboyant gay stereotype, and he couldn't stand portraying that image to young kids. Um, so interesting. I didn't. Interesting, Mr. Reynolds. Big fan of your work. Oh, the comments. The comments are crazy. I gotta get out of there because people aren't a fan. I'm not a fan of. He doesn't deserve hate for feeling that way, in my opinion. Yeah, Mr. Pokemon himself. But yeah, so it's weird to hear him go from kids movie to the Book of Mormon and other such uh, adult oriented content in terms of just adult subject matter, not like that. But he's not doing the sex parties like that guy, like Carlos, I think was his name. I don't know. It was fine. But yes, that is Mr. Pokemon himself. I think I was just talking about Pokemon earlier too. What was it about the like? I guess it can't be that important because it clearly wasn't. Yeah, no thoughts. Smooth brain. Smooth brain. I'm still just can't believe I've shown those memes multiple times and I did not remember at all. I I will never I will never forget or live it down. Pain. Hello. We're talking about Andrew Rannells himself, Broadway Titan, I suppose. Oh, I see. Thanks. Not. Anyways. That's like the letter N, the letter E, N E, and the word ways. Anyways, yeah, it's cool seeing people get big, I guess, and do all that fun stuff. And just seeing them in different contexts. Very fun. R slash, just kidding. Let me. Will this please? Okay. I'm thinking many a things. Yeah, they found me. They found me. We gotta run. We gotta take cover. Here we go. Crisis. Not crisis. I'm dramatic, but I'm not that dramatic. Oh, did I not? Okay. Ahem, ahem. We're working on it. Oh, yes, Miss Cat Delia. Oh, my sleepy. She's so silly. Cat Delia. Weenie says hi. Oh my god, she did her little murr. She did, she did, she did. Okay. Alright, my girl. You so sleepy? Yeah? She's so silly. If I would have known she would have made her little merp noises, I would have moved the microphone, but I can't tell you what's going on in her head. Ever. Probably. I don't want to say nothing, because clearly stuff goes on in her head because she's extremely smart. She has me trained. And that's why she wakes me up in the middle of the night and says, "Mother, I must play." That's okay. And she can eat me and bite my ankles, and she gets the pass. Yes, she does. Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, I finally was watching more 90 Day. I had to catch up because I I was at Texas Roadhouse getting my free appetizer, so I missed a whole week, and then I had to speed run multiple episodes because then I don't know. It's weird. The current season of The Single Life, weird. That's the best way to put it. Um, it's like too much. I don't know. There's too many like moving parts, and I don't think I like any of the people on it. Like, except maybe Debbie, but I don't know. It's not Colt's Debbie. It's whatever. It's the train wreck I can't look away from, regardless of how much I complain about it. Oh, and my my coworkers that originally asked me like where do I start with the show? Apparently they're like halfway through season 4 now, which is like pretty prime real estate in hindsight. And I'm just like, oh God, I miss this. I wish I could see this for the first time again. Which it sounds really stupid, but nah, it's good. It was so good. Because they had like Nicole and Azen and George and Anfisa, and none of them were made for each other at all. And I think Anfisa is actually on another show now. I think I didn't save my debut stream because I was so dumb, but I remember talking about Anfisa in my 90-day tier list. But it's fine. I heard she's like a bodybuilder now or something. Good for her. Um, and I think she came out and ended up saying that the show like portrayed her more negative. Like, not that she was perfect, but um, it was edited in a way that made her look worse. Which wasn't, I didn't doubt it, I guess. I did not doubt it. Because they have to keep it interesting, so. Yeah, you don't know what you have until it's gone. But I mean, we do have Closet Mom and everything now, and that they're all a mess too. I wonder how many seasons are left. I mean, not seasons. How many episodes are left in the season? I truly don't know. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, 90-day replay, and then probably Honkai Star Rail this weekend because I feel like I have time. I'm like, the world is my oyster. I have a hat that says that on it, by the way. It actually says it on there twice. It says, the world is your oyster, the world is your oyster. And I love it very much. I don't like wearing hats, whatever. Like, it's like a baseball hat, cap, whatever. That's not, that's not my kind of uh, hat, I guess. It's perfect. It's the best thing best article of clothing I own. Fried oyster skins. I don't think I've actually eaten oyster. I've eaten oysters? No, I don't think so. I think just mussels and clams and crab and lobster and all that kind of stuff, but not oysters. Where was I? Oh my God. I was at a market over the weekend with the friends, and there was a clock on a wall. I want to see if I can find it. If I can, and it's not too ridiculously expensive. Um, it was a. Oh, they're not gonna show it to me. It's not the way I want it to be, but it was like this, but it was printed on there. It wasn't like actual oyster shells, but it was an oyster clock, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's oyster o'clock." Yeah, you ask them for the time. Oyster time. Oyster o'clock. But it was like printed on there, which I think I like more than the oyster shells actually being on there. That's kind of, I don't know, makes me makes me feel kind of eh. There's this one, and it's just a print of one oyster, and there's apparently a brand of children's clocks, and they're called oyster clocks. Rolex Oyster Perpetual Wall Clock. Oh, no, I thought it was going to be cool. Bro, yeah, it's half past oyster. I got so excited. I was like, "Whoa, Rolex has an oyster." That's not. This is not what I want. This is this is no. Half past oyster. Say oyster shell clock. To be fair, these ones on Etsy, price wise, aren't the worst. Could you imagine if I like made one, but like I used um like just like low quality like clip art, and I just position them around? It would end up looking like this is such a niche. It would end up looking like Will Graham's encephalitis clock in Hannibal. I gotta. People aren't gonna know what that is. It was, and actually, yeah, my one friend has this as a clock in his house. Um, oh, you can get it on a shirt too. Okay, so we don't need to go in the whole backstory as much as I would love to. They are all niche references. You're fair. That's fair. Okay. In the NBC show Hannibal, Hannibal Lecter is basically gaslighting Will Graham. And at this point, Will has encephalitis, which is swelling and inflammation in the brain. Uh, and part of the test for that, I suppose, uh, is in regards to like spatial awareness and things like that. So he's like, "Draw me a clock, Will." He's like, "Tell me, Will, draw me a clock." And Will draws a clock, and to Will it looks normal, whatever. But this is actually what he ends up handing Hannibal. Um, so that's what my oyster clock would look like. Like it would not be proportioned out correctly. All the oysters would be all messed up. The oysters would be incredibly poorly spaced, if even spaced at all. I love how I like Will Graham's encephalitis clock. It knew exactly what I wanted. People are making memes of it, like, could a depressed person do this? The answer is yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. Oh, someone got it tattooed. Why is that gonna make me sad? Well, because it's like a grounding technique, too. Because he's supposed to draw the clock and be like, my name is Will Graham. This is the date. This is, or like it's, my name is Will Graham. I'm in Wolf Trap, Virginia. It's 7 o'clock p.m. or whatever. And I am real. And I am alive or whatever because I love Hannibal so much. It's such a great show. I will tell everyone everywhere to watch it unless you really can't stand gore, but a lot of it's very artistically done. Like, it's not like there's big just like gaping wounds or anything like that. It's a cello with the vocal cords as the strings. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gay. It's a good time. Wish I could watch it for the first time. That's like the two shows that I always would recommend to people that people don't watch. BoJack Horseman and Hannibal. Those are the two that I'm like, these are two of the best shows I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a cello. I didn't enunciate. A cello, like the musical instrument. I'm not I'm not going to blast everyone with that because it's certainly an image, but it was a cello that had the vocal cords. Yeah, whatever. But Hannibal, BoJack Horseman, I recommend them every time. Nobody listens, but I will still recommend them if people ever ask. Oh, my girl, Cadilly is being so sweet, girl. So cute. Gonna take a picture and show the Jojomies? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, so eepy. The monkey. The monkey. Yeah. Oh, if only you could sleep so soundly at night. At bedtime, because it is night here, but at bedtime, my baby. You can't just like lay cats down for a nap like you could with a baby. Um, so she plays by her own rules. She plays by her own rules. Let me see. She does need her beauty nap, but she also needs her glamour shots done. I mean, actually, you look a little scrungly. I should I need to get in touch with there's a vet that helps me cut her nails, and um uh yeah, and she, they call it a sanitary shave to keep her clean because her fur's so long. I need to call her because you have your winter coat. You do. Which is like crazy. I don't know. I guess it was different because growing up, I also had a long haired cat, but I don't know if it's because I was like a kid, I wasn't paying attention, or if my cat growing up's hair fur wasn't as long as Cat Delia's is. I don't know. It's fine. But sometimes, yeah, she needs her little makeover touch-ups. So mommy can exploit you on the internet. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, my honey. She's so silly. I need to get more videos of her. I have a lot of pictures, but she's so active all over the place. I don't always I am kidding. I am. I am not exploiting. I'm not exploiting my child. I'm not. Even though I'm biased and I'm like, she's so cute. Oh, she's so pretty. Like, prettiest cat in the world. Cutest cat in the world. Uh, I, this sounds. Bad isn't the right word. It sounds kind of silly in hindsight, but because I was just fostering her, so the intention was that I was going to have her adopted out to a family or whatever. Um, but my mom was like, "Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Like, don't you want to keep her? Whatever." I kept trying, I kept trying to convince myself that she was ugly. I kept trying to convince myself that Cat Delia was ugly, so I wouldn't get attached to her. I was like, she's not that cute. She's not that pretty. She's whatever. Eh, And that lasted like maybe 48 hours. And then I was like, no, she's really cute. She's gorgeous. It's true. I was trying to lie to myself because I wanted you to have a, a big, full life. And I anticipated on getting more foster cats that I could do the same with. But then you're just too good of a girl. So, I mean, you still found your family, but just you were stuck with me. Hee 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 hee. No, she's just a baby. But yeah, I was like, she's not that cute. And nobody, nobody believed me, but I was trying to make myself believe. I want to believe. It's from The X-Files, which is another good one. Definitely a fan of The X-Files, but people have most definitely seen The X-Files. And I can't say I'd recommend it to people. And that's where the term shipping originally came from with Mulder and Scully, people shipping them. There wasn't a word for it, so they were calling it. It was it was called MSR. That's still like what the ship name is. A lot of people have it that way, which is just Mulder Scully relationship. So it was just MSR. Um, and then they were like, well, what like can we call this? That's kind of clunky. And then I don't know exactly how it developed, but I know it was X-Files related, and they were like, shipping. Hello, yes, Zero. We are talking about the X-Files. Do you want to be a mod? You guys are welcome to be mods because you guys are homie Jojomies. In the event that there were mods. The X-Files is like NCIS, but it's about the supernatural. Um, and was very prolific in the 90s, and the sci-fi special effects have aged so horribly. Not General Hospital. I do not like medical dramas. General Hospital's been on forever. I'm pretty sure The Simpsons is the longest running sitcom. It looks real. Yeah, you can has mod, and you can has cheeseburger. This is cool fun times. Is it not One Piece? So I was talking with someone earlier, um, actually like a pal, and he's also a photographer though, and we were talking about anime or something. Um, Let me pull up one of the X-Files aliens because they're so funny. And we were talking about like what's what's an anime that's been on like your list to watch, but you haven't gotten around to it. And I was like, Hunter x Hunter. Because it's so long. Oh, Tazeya-san. So I was about to say One Piece. 53 years? Jeez. Is is this safe for work? Oh, it is. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it was put on hold because of COVID. I wonder if it's back now. Jeez, it was a manga first published in 1946. Okay, Peepaw. I mean that with love. That's crazy. It looks like cute, like I get it. Like, they're just oh, I don't like seeing this exhibition though cuz they made them look like real people, and it looks like when people try to make Peter Griffin into like a real person with like AI. I don't like that. Oh, look at that's just a that's just a fella. Oh, let me move it over. Look, that's just a dude. Yeah, it's just this one's not bad. This is what I was afraid of. This. I don't like it. Scares me. Not a fan. Yes. I feel like they would take over. Now, you know who else could take over? The aliens from the X-Files. They're so silly. This is from a very good episode. Um, it's Jose. Uh, shoot, it's yeah, Jose Chung's from Outer Space. Awesome episode. Very funny. Alex Trebek makes a cameo. Alien nipples. It does look like stop motion. They almost all look like Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit, folks, like Chicken Run. That was I had those on VHS. Oh, I love Baby Gromit too. Yes, you are you are more than allowed to have Fischburger. I gotta look at a picture of Baby Gromit, who I may or may not have shown on screen before. On stream screen before. Because how am I supposed to keep track? Because apparently I can't. Baby Gromit. Oh my god, he's so cute. What what if I started crying? Mm. That's my toxic trait, by the way. I like Filet-O-Fish sandwiches. That's like my go-to. If I'm at McDonald's, I don't know what I want. I want a Filet-O-Fish. Look at Baby Gromit. Oh, he's so cute. His nose is too big for his face. I mean, he's cute as like an older dog too, but he's so small. He's so small. Yeah, I had all the like what are the I just know the one was called The Wrong Trousers. It was Wallace and Gromit in The Wrong Trousers. And I had that one on VHS. And I had The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which was their movie, on DVD. And I had Chicken Run on VHS, which I don't believe they were in the same universe. I might fact check myself on that one. That's all my Baby Gromit tabs, all of them. There's only one. Are well. So it sounds like that there's Easter eggs because it's the same animation, but they're not the same. I'm on the Chicken Run wiki, by the way. Here we go. Chicken Run wiki. I'd call it the Chickwe. I don't know if I'd call it that. That's kind of relations with Chicken Run. Yeah, so but they're not in the same universe. They just have the same creator and animation. Which is cool. I I know some people don't like stop motion and claymation and everything. I just think it's neat. Especially because I never had the patience for that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I I don't know if they can get well soon. That's the problem. Like that's just them, right? Like it sucks. But I'm sorry you're British. You couldn't see me do quotes, but I was doing air quotes. Feel that way about the French as well. And it makes me think of there was a Steven Universe uh, fan. I don't know. They would make fake Steven Universe episodes or like title cards, and there was one, and it was called "Pearl Hates the Irish." I thought it was freaking hilarious. But so people kept being like, "Wow, really great episode of Steven Universe," but I can't believe Pearl hated the Irish. Every once in a while I think about it, and they said it was paired with an episode called Stephen's Knife, which also did not exist. Um, every once in a while I think about it. I just go, wow, people are creative. Everybody's so creative. the I don't want to see the. It says Pearl hates Steven. No, she doesn't. That's a hill I will die on. Why is it so small? I was trying to pull up the fake title card. I guess that's as big as it is. Lame. I respect your words. I personally didn't feel that way, but I understand and I respect it. My other fun fact that I know I have brought up before because I just think it's so cool. Um, Here's the title card. Um, that Yellow Diamond is voiced by Patti LuPone, who's my Broadway fave. If Patti LuPone told me to commit a crime, I would. And White Diamond is voiced by Christine Ebersole, who is also on Broadway. And the two of them starred in a show together called Dogfight. So if you ever want to hear more of them singing together, check out Dogfight. I'm a fake fan. I haven't, except when I saw the Tony performance on my TV in like 2017. Yeah, I respect that take. I I remember I remember getting into fights with people online because nobody understood Pearl except me. Because everyone was like, she's so mean, she's evil. And I was like, no, she's not. Uh, it was a time. It was certainly a time to be on the internet. Not like true, like, it wasn't like anything went crazy, but I would just like If I saw a negative comment, I'm replying. I no longer do that. But I also still know that I'm right. But I can keep that to myself. I can keep my correct opinions to myself. For now. I also would get like that with Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time, which I actually never finished watching Adventure Time all the way through, and I want to. I miss Adventure Time. But I also used to debate not I also used to defend her like with my life because she was my favorite character. I think she still is my favorite character. Pearl too, from their respective shows. And I was like, please don't talk bad about them. I care them. But I was like 13 or 14 years old. Old enough to probably know better. Young enough to do it anyway. Oh, yeah. I don't remember quite where I stopped. Like watching, it was kind of like it happened with My Little Pony, where I think I just, and also the upload schedules got weird, but I just, at some point, like, it fizzled out and I just stopped watching. Um, but, yeah, I agree. It's interesting. I don't know. I guess, yeah, I didn't watch enough of the later seasons to, like, know if they actually did anything with her character. Because then everyone was just talking about Bubblegum and Marceline, which was fine. Like, whatever. But I feel like I don't actually know anything that happened after, like, a certain point, because all I know of that is, like, all the Bubbling episodes and stuff that everyone talks about, which is fine, but I'm like, I don't know what's going on with anyone else. Like, even Finn and Jake, I'm like, I don't know. I don't. Or, like, Ice King and Betty. Ugh. I remember that threw me. That threw me so much for a loop. Yeah, I think they had so many great character designs on that show that I wish they used more of. Especially all the princesses, they were all so unique. I'm like, I want to see more of these guys because they just look so cool. And yeah, I'm sure it's a pain to animate, but like there was the one and she was just like breakfast food. Like that's so fun. Breakfast princess, right? Like that's just so fun. I can go to the category of princesses on the Adventure Time wiki. There's way too many actually. I've decided. I'm looking at the page and there's way too many. But like here, if I just pull these ones up, like those are all such unique. I wasn't thinking of Toast Princess. I was thinking of actual Breakfast Princess. Now I gotta find actual Breakfast Princess. Um. Oh my god, I cannot type. This one. She was literally so cute. And for what reason? Like, I know she didn't have much to, like, actually contribute, but that design is so good. Her shoes are eggs. Like, I think, oh, I don't know. Her shoes were eggs. Character design wise, it's so good. I think it's so fun. Oh, hi, Cat Delia. My Mimi. Yeah, but yeah, Adventure Time good. Bottom line, Adventure Time good. Oh, this one, Strudel Princess. She just looks like a toaster strudel. This one, I mean, I get it. Maybe they didn't cook with this one. Or maybe she got cooked. That's that's alright. Not my favorite. But they can't all be winners. Alright. Yes, Cat Delia? She kicks me. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. Considering going to bed, but also considering I don't have to yet. But she's so eepy. Me waking her up again and again. Hi. Yeah. Thank you for keeping me warm, ma'am. She's a little space heater. We had really, really cold weather the last couple weeks. And I was like, if anyone loses power or needs to stay warm, I'll bring her over. But she doesn't often like lay on me or anything, so it's just like if she lays next to me, she's still pretty warm. Or I was also thinking of like that what was it? Was it Survival of the Idiots, the SpongeBob episode where Sandy goes into hibernation and then they take all her fur off? Yeah, she's an easy bake oven. Yeah, I thought about like could I shave her and make like a little scarf or like earmuffs or something, just like a down insulation instead of like down feathers. It's just cat fur. which, to be fair, kind of already happens. 'Cause her fur gets on everything. Oh, it's a big stretch. I do need to work on Cat Delia Cam, because you would be so popular. As long as you're, like, being normal. As long as you're not going crazy. Because then it won't be able to keep track of you. And it'll, yeah, bad. Ma'am? What are... She's so silly. What are you doing? Oh, is there a toy over there? Yeah? Oh, yeah, there's a toy behind my leg. Here. Here. Here you go. Now she's got her toy. So she's not asleep. She's playing. Not sleeping. Not on my watch, you're not. Just kidding. I don't keep her up on purpose, but she keeps me up on purpose. Oh, the baby precious. Precious. Precious baby. Sweet angle baby. It's me making up new songs. Right, my girl. Okay, Miss Girl. Are you... Is it playtime? Are you telling me I need to leave? I need to play? What are you doing? Stop. Ma'am? Miss Ma'am. It may be 10 to Cat Delia time. Stop that. She's moving my everything around. Let's see. Miss Girl. All right. Yeah, I think is it time, Miss Cat Delia, for play? Oh, I almost threw that right on my keyboard. That would have been a problem. All right, I think the two of us are going to say goodnight, but I should have time to stream more this weekend. But thank you guys for hanging out. It was really fun. I missed you. I missed just talking about random stuff and looking up random stuff and talking about TV. But thank you so much. I will see you later, JoJo Me's. Moodwa. Moodwa.